The life and sad ending of Allen Ludden. Allen Ludden, born Allen Packard Ellsworth, was born on October 5, 1917, in Mineral Point, Wisconsin. He was the first child of Elmer Ellsworth, a Nebraska native and working as an ice dealer, and his wife Layla M. Allen, a Wisconsin native and housewife. Elmer Ellsworth died the next winter at age 26, a victim of the Spanish flu, on January 6, 1919. When Ludden was about 5 years old, his mother remarried to Homer Ludden Jr., an electrical engineer and the son of H.D. Ludden, the town physician, a Chicago native who had practiced in Mineral Point since 1906. Allen was given his adoptive father's name and became Allen Ludden. The family lived briefly in the Wisconsin cities of Janesville, Elkhorn, Antego, and Waupaca, Wisconsin, before moving to Texas when Ludden was 9 years old. An English and dramatics major at the University of Texas, now known as the University of Texas at Austin, Ludden graduated with Pi Beta Kappa honors in 1940 and received his Master's of Arts in English from the same university in 1941. He served in the United States Army as an officer in charge of entertainment in the Pacific Theater, received a Bronze Star Medal, and was discharged with the rank of captain in 1946. During the late 1940s and early 1950s, he carved out a career as an advisor for youth in teen magazine columns and on the radio. His radio show for teenagers, Mind Your Manners, received an Honorable Mention Peabody Award in 1950. Ludden hosted many game shows, including the College Bowl, but he was most well known for hosting both the daytime and primetime versions of Password on CBS and ABC between 1961 and 1975. His opening TV catchphrase, "Hi doll," was directed toward his beloved real-life mother-in-law, Tess White, mother of Betty White. Ludden began hosting an updated version of the game, Password Plus, on NBC in 1979, but chemotherapy treatments for stomach cancer forced him off the show in late October 1980. Other shows hosted by Ludden included Liars Club, Win with the Stars, and Stumpers. He also hosted the original pilot for The Joker's Wild and hosted a talk variety show, Allen Ludden's Gallery. At the request of the publishers Dodd Mead & Co., Ludden wrote and published 4 books of plain talk advice, plus a youth novel, Roger Thomas, Actor, 1959, all for young readers. He received the 1961 Horatio Algier Award. He released an album called Allen Ludden Sings His Favorite Songs on RCA Records in 1964. With his personal life, Ludden married Margaret McLoyne on October 11, 1943. She died of cancer on October 30th, 1961. They had a son, David, and 2 daughters, Martha and Sarah. He proposed to twice divorced Betty White, whom he had met on Password, at least twice before she accepted. Their romance blossomed when they played summer stock theater together in the play Critics' Choice in 1962. They also appeared together in the romantic comedy Janice in 1963. They were married on June 14, 1963, and remained together until Ludden's death. After Ludden was diagnosed with stomach cancer in early 1980, he took a month-long leave of absence from Password Plus for chemotherapy treatment, with Bill Cullen filling in as host. On October 7, 1980, he slipped into a coma while on vacation in Monterey, California. It was initially reported that he had suffered a stroke, but the coma was actually caused by high levels of calcium from medication taken to help fight cancer. Tom Kennedy assumed duties as host of Password Plus, and although Ludden hoped to return to the show, his cancer grew worse and he never returned. Sadly, Ludden died in Los Angeles on June 9, 1981, at the age of 63. Ludden was buried beside his father in the Ellsworth family plot in Graceland Cemetery in his hometown of Mineral Point, Wisconsin.